Hey Taurus, what's up? How's it going? It's me, Archer, and time to do your everything energy check-in for the week ahead. Pulling on a little work, love, and all the above. That even though we're pulling on the energies at the time of recording this, whenever it found its way into your algorithm and you clicked on it, decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit is perfect timing as always. As these readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. And thanks for being here too. All right. Please love that like for you and consider subscribing, setting the bell to all notifications. I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading, as well as in all signs every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Apologies for missing this week's, but I'll be back next week though. But Mama T is feeling better and she's resting, so she's good. All right. Hey Melissa. Hey Limitless. What's up, guys? Limitless, did you change your icon? I like it. It's cool. I got the Six of Pentacles that just popped out with the Six of Wands. A little bit of a preview is that if you have been seeing some repeating sixes, maybe born on the 6th, 16th, or 26th, there could be some messages in this for you that there's balance and success coming, okay? This one here, especially for those of you that I feel like you've been keeping a little bit introverted lately while you wait for some balance and some success. You just want someone that's on your level. It's like you're sick of the drama. But Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles shows something coming in successful. Jupiter and Leo energy. And I have been kind of tracking Jupiter's movements for your sign, Taurus, and it's getting ready to go into Cancer. That could be a change in luck finally after a long time and some success coming in. All right? So let's skip the rest of the intro. We'll just get to this. Let's get to it. Whatever comes out, I'm going to get every message out to you because when you're with me, I'm your ride or die. You're protected. So I'm going to give you everything I got. All right? Let's see what we got. Give me everything you got for Taurus, please, and thank you. Let me see everything you got for Taurus. All right, here we go. 2 shuffles. You ready? Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious Taurians. Toro. Okay, here we go. Overall energy takes us into the Page of Cups with the Judgment card that leads us to the Six of Wands again. This energy is kind of close, all right? I do see an outcome that after a period of reflection with the Judgment card, making the right decision that leads to a successful outcome. For some of you guys, maybe there's somebody you're wanting to cut out or considering cutting out, and maybe you're unsure if it's the right choice to do. Just for a few of you, yeah, 5 of Wands. Cross watchers, earmuffs for just a second. Okay, this is Taurus's reading anyways. It's like what I'm feeling on this is some of you guys have tried starting to talk to or dating somebody and it's not working out so great and it's a hard decision to make. Okay, so we'll find out though. All right, okay, cross watchers, thanks for the moment. We're good now. All right, let's go. Starting with the current conditions at Taurus, what do we got? We have the 9 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. See, you've been feeling a little emotional lately. But that Page of Pentacles, maybe some of you guys are like stressing out over going back to school or just completing a course that you feel like you aren't going to make it through. But I'm seeing here you've learned your lessons. And it's like you've been keeping to yourself or introverted lately because it's like every time you open your heart up to somebody, 9 of Cups, it's like Page of Pentacles, you have to learn a lesson every time. And like you're not wanting to open up as much anymore. But with the Ace of Cups, it's like you're looking for new love, but something that's on a better level because you're kind of tired of drama, right? I'm almost pulling like an Ace of Cups reversed on this one. That like you can't get a past person off your mind, and some of you guys might be trying to move forward from it or getting involved with somebody else, and memories of the past might be haunting some of you guys. But I'll find out about this because it's like some of you guys have just been feeling straight up depressed. You know, no magical energy to it. You're like, Archer, it's just been a bit of a day. I'm sad. You know, everybody's allowed to feel that way from time to time. All right? You know, maybe you've been doing a lot of stuff on your own. Page of Pentacles, Priscilla teaching the teachers. It's like you're spinning a lot of plates, right, in this energy. And it's kind of like with everything that's going on, you're like at that point where it's like you're just wanting some younger feelings back again. Like you remember when times were good, and for some of you guys, it seems like it never felt 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups since COVID. Some of you guys could be a COVID casualty, all right? But we'll find out. We'll get into it with some more details on the clarifiers, all right? Now, let's see what's up in the money. Let's check your energies on the money. What's in your wallet, Taurus? I have the Knight of Wands, the Hanged Man. Some of you guys are waiting for a callback on a new job or a promotion change that you're praying you get. All right? But it seems like it's not happening. Hanged Man shows some of you guys are dealing with some cherry pickers in the workplace. Somebody here might work in construction or as a mechanic, like, because I'm seeing those cherry pickers that used to pull engines and transmissions out of cars even. But yeah, some of you guys are waiting to find something that you love. Maybe it's like you're unsure of a direction that you want to go, or you've got multiple ideas, or you're like out of work and you're like, I don't know what I want to do. Or some of you guys are considering a career change at a point that you're like, maybe I'm too old for this. All right, so we'll find out, because the Queen of Cups shows something coming in that you just, like, you unconditionally love. It's almost like going forward, it's not really like you're working, but it's more like fun employed, okay? Some of you guys will totally go from unemployed into fun employed, all right? So if money's tight right now, hang tight with this Hanged Man, because something is getting ready to pop with a green flag, an offer coming in that you'll dig with that Queen of Cups. We'll get details on it. I did just pull a message for some of you guys. You will get a call back from somebody that let you go and asked to be able to bring you back in, almost like a temporary layoff or something, kind of a vibe. But I'll get details, all right? Let's see what happens in the love department, all right? Start with past person, because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do Her. Six of Pentacles popped out. That was that card we saw right at the beginning with the Six of Wands. So it's like this person kind of wants to take over your reading, or this person's always showing up. This might be somebody that, for some of you guys, like, they won't let you go, right? Okay, it's kind of like this person. The one thing I'll tell you is this person definitely gave you a run for your money. Cross watchers, earmuffs. This is Taurus's reading, because, okay, this person puts you through a lot. But that's a very minor blanket statement, so I want to get more details. But for some of you guys, this person is stalking you, right? Ten of Swords. Maybe for some of you, you just can't get them off of your mind and you're unsure why. Some of you guys do actually want to see them return. But for 10 or 11% of you guys, you're dealing with a stalker, okay? And it's like they are still straight up Ten of Swords obsessed about you, okay? And doing some interesting stuff to try to get your attention, all right? So we'll see where it goes, all right? This could be a Gemini, a Libra, or even another Taurus possibly. Now, let's see what's up with this new energy. Either you're single and you wonder what's coming in, or you're in a connection and wondering where it's going to. Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys with this person may work together because you have chemistry together. It's telling me that. They dig you with the Eight of Pentacles. You guys kind of fit like peanut butter jelly time. But peanut butter jelly time. I know, right? But it's like there's a fear of trying something here. Eight of Swords to the Five of Swords. Like it's not progressing for someone. Somebody's still going through the 5 stages of grief, they're telling me. And they're like, I totally like Taurus's vibe, but I think for some of you guys it got off on the wrong start, or like maybe this person has a really bad way of asking people out, or like maybe there's an age difference, because I pick up the vibes of somebody like using one of them old pickup lines in a way, being like, hey, you look really good in 3D. That's my apartment number. And somebody being like, oh, no. Okay? But then it's like they give it another try or something. I don't know. Something about a Five of Swords past getting in the way and slows somebody down from trying to open back up, and then they get like tongue-tied around you. Okay? So let's see what's up. For some of you guys, this might be being hindered by this returning. Okay? Except for that Justice card for those of you that are waiting for the past person. So that, take what resonates and wish well on for those that the others that it resonates to. But I could be reading for 2 different groups of Taurus. Okay? So let's see what's up. Definitely could be dealing with another fixed sign, because I do have Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo energy here. But there is Cancer and Pisces. Pretty strong Cancer. Definitely could be another Taurus. And Virgo's here so far. Okay? Leo, if I didn't mention it. Oh, Virgo too. Sorry, I missed Virgo. Okay, got it. Okay, let's see what's up with the Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. See, like some of you guys have either received a message about a love offer you don't trust, or you have sent somebody else like an offer, a text, an ultimatum whatever resonates to you, and it's being ignored or left unread, and you're like, what's going on? All right? But let's get into this. Some of you guys could be born on the 9th, you or them, the 9th, the 11th, the 1st, or the 19th. And 111 might be an angel number that's been following you, or you've been noticing that repeating ones around you lately. As I say it, the Ace of Cups comes out on the Ace of Cups. With the 5 of Cups, yeah, it's like you wanted something to start off. You're looking for a long-term connection. That 6 of Wands, but also ties to 6 of Pentacles that these cards both popped out earlier. So some of you guys, you're actually dealing with a lot of your own trust that was broken by this person that keeps coming into the past on this one, that you've had to work on your own in the 5 of Cups to heal from. For some of you guys, I do have a message coming through for those of you that 5 of Cups on the Death card. For some of you guys, 5 or 6% of you, you're widowed and you're healing still from the passing of a spouse, of a loved one. Because I actually do see somebody coming in on this one here that maybe this was somebody that actually used to be a runner, a marathon runner, or like very physically active, okay? Somehow you guys did bond, or this might even have been a bit of a runner energy. But the Death card to the 5 of Cups, some of you guys, either you or them had birds together. And like the birds passed about the same time. Like, because you see how they're still there walking beside you, even while you're hanging out. Some of you guys had children together that this resonates with. They want me to let you know how proud of you they still are. For those of you this resonates, they're telling me like you were always the glue that held the family together. And they were very blessed to have you in their life for the short amount of time you guys got to be together. Part of this they do. Interesting. I keep seeing police cars. Okay, this is a very specific message. Okay, so a heads up on this. Something involving law enforcement and their passing, they're telling me, ties together. That is a very specific message. But they're telling me they want to say that just so that the person that it resonates to picks up. And there was something about a tattoo. Judgment card. Some of you guys could have been a drunk driving incident or something I'm seeing related to that. They do want me to let you know they are still with you. Okay? And part of the help for the closure on this that you seek from what you went through on it is they are going to bring somebody in that it's right and okay to want to open up and feel love again. For those of you that this energy ties into the past energy that keeps coming out, it's because they felt that you have felt like you've been stuck since you lost them, and they're wanting to let you know that they're still with you. And like part of their mission, now that they're on the other side, is to make sure that you find that love and that happiness, as much love and happiness as how you made them feel. Okay? With respect, though, I'm going to disconnect from that for those of you it resonates on that 5 of Cups. Okay? Especially for those of you that a dog is part of this, and this is almost like I'm feeling for some of you, this is the energy that I can actually see you taking a dog to visit at a cemetery. Okay? They do love you. And they want you to find that love to make you feel as good as you made them feel. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, back here at this reading, with condolences, definitely, they love you very much. Okay. So what I'm seeing on this one is that it's like you're trying not to let it show how bummed out you are, and you're trying to stay in a good positive energy, okay? And what it is all your friends keep getting engaged or getting in relationships. You've got everybody that's already married off, and you're still kind of like on your own, right? And you're starting to get to that point of like, why is this, like this energy is all around you, but you're not feeling the love. Some of you guys could be dealing with a cardinal sign. I can understand why you just need a little bit of time to breathe, it seems like, right? Because some of you guys in the 9 of Wands to the Page of Cups, it's like love or God are picking on you almost. And you're like, okay, now you're just doing the signs or the stuff on purpose. You know? It's like, okay, God, cute, yeah. Everybody keeps coming around me being like, hey, Taurus, look at my ring. Oh, hey, Taurus, look what this is up to. Look what's going on, you know? Even my male Tauruses, maybe you got guys kind of being like, I asked her to marry me. She said yes. And you're like, oh, that's great, wonderful, thanks, you know, right? I don't care, right? Oh, I'm so happy for you. That sort of a thing. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. You're just working to beat the devil, though. I knew Toby was going to show up. And lately, right now, I'm not pulling Capricorn vibes off of this. The devil is straight up Toby. Might know him from such books as the Bible. Okay? That you are facing a lot of this devil energy. And some of you guys might even be working to clear generational karma or curses, I'm being told. And you're like, why is this not working? Why do I still have to carry these right? Some of you guys have even considered spell work into it, or you just watch videos on how to clear generational debt because all these tarot readers talk about generational curses and da-da-da, and you're like, yay, could you tell me and explain to me what that is, one of you guys? Yes, I got you covered. This here, Eight of Pentacles to the devil. Generational curses and karma do not cross into, that's not handed down like through probate. All of us, any lessons that we don't complete in our current lifetime, we have to take that karma with us into the next lifetime, okay? We don't, it's not like, we can't leave all the baggage for our kids and our grandkids and all that stuff, and like, and then you're clearing this out. That the term gets used slightly out of whack. We all have to take our own karma with us, okay? I can't be Jeffrey Dahmer in this lifetime and then be like, it's cool, my kids will suffer for it, I'm gonna be fine, I get to cross. It don't work that way, right? Does that make sense? No, right? A big part on this, the clearing of generational karma or debt, it's a very fancy way of saying just that you're doing the work to like not have the life your parents had or your grandparents had. You're like, it's that vibe of somebody who's like, I don't want to drink because I watched my grandfather drink, and so on and so on and so forth. That kind of a thing. Okay? It's also a clickbait hype word. But I digress. Not my job to judge other tarot channels, okay? That's why I never bring up that stuff, because there's nothing you carry into this timeline. So any of you guys that are like, Five of Wands, was I Hitler in a past life? No. No, it's the energy of the devil that's around us, because we are on a major shift. And 2025 is, numerologically, breaks down to a 9, which is about completions in the tarot. It's just that the devil knows he's getting phased out as we come into a more peaceful, harmonious time. This is the end of a decade in a cycle with all these big planets that are shifting, planets that none of us have been alive for when they shifted last because they take a long time. So we're coming into energy that's going to beat the devil out. I mean, Jupiter's movement alone. That's one I'm even watching for you, like I was mentioning, because that's some good luck and abundance when Jupiter gets out of Gemini and into Cancer. Jupiter is interestingly very at home when it's in Cancer. Okay, so it's change, and Toby knows he's going to lose. All right, and so he's putting up that last fight. You know what they say about snakes? You can cut their heads off, but they'll still bite, right? He's giving it his last hurrah, and that's what you're feeling right now, but you're getting ready to come out of it. So it's not generational curses, it's devil energy that's making you feel like you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, or maybe this is all I deserve in life. Nope, not a chance. You're at a level up, okay? The Eight of Pentacles shows you've done the work to beat the devil energy, and you can motivate yourself into the next chapter, all right? There's a lot of emotional work you've done on yourself to cut out some of your own vices from the past, okay? That's going to allow you to go from strength to strength. This devil energy in the world right now, it's hitting you. It's affecting your sign, Taurus, okay? And you don't have to be a Taurus sun. This will resonate to any placement of Taurus within your chart. I'm non-biased. I don't judge, okay? You can have a Taurus South node. I'm good with you, okay? But this devil energy that's going on in the world right now, it's casting doubt. It's making everyone feel a little doubting Thomas, right? That maybe I could have done something different or better. It's like nothing's ever going to work out in my favor, making you feel like nothing's going to work, and that you just want to disconnect, stay off of social media, block everything out, and keep to yourself to process things, okay? The stuff that you're going through is so that you can overcome this, get back to best, and get your Ace of Cups and move forward with some real love. I like this, all right? You can be born, you or them, on the 8th, maybe the 18th, 15th and the 5th. 25th is here. The 6th and the 16th keep showing up along with that 26th. The 11th, the 1st, or the 19th. And I mean, a lot of repeating ones. So some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. Pisces is here, Cancer, Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, but there's pretty strong Scorpio in your current energy. Some of you guys might have a stellium, or you've got some strong Scorpio placements, or dealing with one. For some of you guys, you're dealing with one and you don't know about it yet. That's really Scorpio-like, isn't it? Anyways, I digress. Let's move into the work with this Eight of Pentacles, onward and forward, because the stuff you're going through right now, you're going to be able to overcome and get back to best. It's like you're going from strength to strength, and it's like that Five of Wands. It has you in training, all right? A more Rider-Waite energy, because in traditional Rider-Waite, the Five of Wands shows people training for like a war that they Six of Wands successfully complete. Okay, so it's kind of like you're just getting ready to go from strength to strength, Leo energy, all right, and be ready for the rewards that you're going to receive. There is strong Leo and Scorpio on this reading, so there's a lot of fixed energy here, definitely, okay? That's allowing you to like hold your nerve and keep a stiff upper lip. It's like the Devil card right now isn't so much about Capricorn energy as it is about like, think of it as like going through turbulence. And you're going through the turbulence after a takeoff or while you're in flight. Once that energy subsides and the Devil gets knocked away, it's like coming out of the turbulence and starting to fly on smooth sailing, and the like captain turns the seatbelt sign off. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. All right, let's get into the money energies. Let's go for it. And thanks for being here, y'all. All right, love that like and please subscribe. I do go live weeknights with each individual sign reading as well as in all signs every Monday at 7. Except this week's, I missed it, but Mama T's feeling better. But thank you guys for understanding and all the prayers. They definitely, totally helped. All right, but we will be back for another All Signs. And stay tuned because I'm finishing up the plans for the upcoming digital virtual meet and greet. All right, I have figured it out. It's going to be in June. All right, so stay tuned because details and ticket sales and that will be coming up soon. Oh, okay, I could give away that too. I did get the ticket prices will be $25. Includes a free reading, hanging out with the other people that are ticket holders, private energy readings. It's going to be cool. It's a Zoom-style digital meetup. You're going to love it. All right? Stay tuned. It's going to be huge. Gemini energy. I just went there. Okay. Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords on the Queen of Cups. Wow, two Queen of Cups. See? I do feel the energies of a past job reaching back out to you and being like, we are so sorry we let you go. Would you be willing to come back? Some of you guys might be in like vehicle sales, like car sales or something to do with the auto industry, because that is like a common thing in sales a lot, is that like a salesperson will go from one dealership to another, and then a few years later they're back at the other dealership and they're like, oh wow, they went back there? Yeah, that sort of thing. All right. It's that kind of vibe of what goes on behind the scenes when you find out your car salesperson's back at the dealership they used to work at. This is when the call's made and it's like, hey, sorry, we didn't mean to let you go. You're a good producer. Can you come back? All right. So I do see a company calling you back to be like, we messed up letting you go with Two of Swords. Any chance? A little bit of regret. And you're like, oh, yes. Well, yes, of course, old company. However, new company pays me $125,000 a year. And you're like, what's new company? I don't know. Probably exists somewhere. Shh, High Priestess. And I see you coming back with the potential to make some bank because now you're in the high demand and it's a little bit of rewards worth the risk on this one. I mean, take it whatever applies best for your situation, okay? Don't highball it so far that you don't get, that they're like, okay, never mind, that's more than the sales manager makes, or whatever. Or some of you guys are gonna be sales manager, straight up. Hey, Lewis, what up, y'all? How's it going? Jack, how you doing, Jack? What's up? So the biggest part, though, remember earlier I mentioned about the cherry pickers at work, that they walk away from the rough stuff with the low-hanging fruit type of a thing, okay? Some of you guys are into spirituality because I literally just saw somebody that either likes doing like spirit box work or cemetery stuff or something like that, okay? Maybe you're into like ghost chases or even like ghost hunting type vibes. It does seem like if you're working to establish like a new collaboration with someone in the industry, I am seeing here that it works out and like, oh, you guys get to negotiate. Two of Wands, Two of Swords. So yeah, he who speaks first loses. Somebody is definitely in some kind of sales or negotiations. Some of you guys might be making plans to purchase or move, and it's like you keep picking a home, or somebody's in real estate here, but you keep picking a home, and then like they're like, oh nope, sorry, already got an offer. Oh nope, sorry, took a higher offer. Oh nope, sorry. You're like, oh my gosh, are you serious? What in the world? What I'm seeing there is that there's some negotiations that come through. But whatever this collaboration offer is, I do see that you guys come to an agreement. So it's either that you have an old company calling you back, right? This is like just be patient. Your name is being mentioned in rooms you don't even know right now. You don't even realize they'd even be talking about you right now, but it's going down. All right, that's why your ear's been burning lately. All right, I literally did. Okay, and I'm more of I did just pick up 50 Cent. Okay, you might be noticing loose change on the ground, but literally I just heard "Meet me in the club." It's going down. It is so hard to say that with a cowboy hat on. What? I know, right? It'd be like if Johnny Cash sang that one. Meet me in the club. It's going like we're not doing Weird Al mashups right now. That would be kind of a cool, like, There I Ruined It for You on TikTok, right? Or There I Ruined It. I love those ones. Johnny Cash sings in the club. I don't like the AI music either. That's like that fake AI Beatles going on. I'm not Paul McCartney, not even. I'm like, oh my gosh, please no, please no. You guys realize, right? That chatbot GTP right now, some of you guys might use that or something. For some reason, this message has to come out. I do always predict future stuff in your readings. Like, it was a Taurus reading that I called the Pope's passing, the Titanic submarine thing imploding. Totally. And do you know, Taurus, there were only 2 tarot readers on YouTube that called that. Me and Baba Jolie. And that was a tough message to say. Baba, I wonder, was it rough on you, Baba? Because I did not want to have to say it. I'm like, I hope I'm wrong on that prediction, right? And then I was like, oh man, I'm right, But still, anyways, the prediction I'm pulling in off of this one is that, like, the way we're looking at chatbot GTP right now, it's how we looked at AOL Instant Messenger around 1999, right? Now look back and think about AOL Instant. Like, remember that original thing of Will Smith eating spaghetti and he looked like a deformed alien? And now you can't tell the difference. Think of what's coming down the future. And if you're in the tech industry at all in any kind, think of what's coming down the road when we look back on 2024 and go, oh my God, we all started with chatbot? That is so old, right? Just saying. So let's get into the love department. I think we got this. I think we're covered on the work part. Are we good? We good? Yeah. Okay, let's Wheel of Fortune. Let's roll. Let's do it to it. And thanks for being here, guys. All right, I love you guys. And if you do want to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer the one-on-one Zoom readings and the traditional private YouTube videos. Plus, there's a budget-friendly energy check-in video, too. So just shoot me an email, and I'll send you back pricing and booking availability and details. Taurus girl, what's up? Oh, my gosh, me too. Me too. Frankie and I have talked about that we would, like, there was one time that me and Baddison both were like, we would trample each other to get a personal reading from Baba Jolie. I'd love her too, Taurus girl. All right, let's go. She's a Scorpio. How can you not love her? All right, let's go. Some of you guys are totally dealing with a Scorpio. Let's get into the past energies. Meanwhile, back at your reading, we have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, into the Five of Wands on the King of Cups. So this person was, you were a catalyst in this person's dark night of the soul, right? And the way that they were a bit of a worrywart, Five of Wands to the Page of Wands, always looking for a problem or looking for drama. And like the clinginess, the neediness, that sort of a thing, all right? Having to check in, having to text back and forth. Hey, Sunny Mama. Hi, Renee. Missed you guys. This was a lot to deal with. Theirs was borderline clinginess. Taurus, are you mad at me? Taurus, what did I do? Taurus, am I okay? Taurus, what's wrong? Are you? You're like, oh my gosh, I was okay until you started sending me these messages, right? It's kind of like this person always had to have everyone around them, right? Or the world revolved around them. It's very much into a status of almost that they treated you like wall art or arm candy. Do this, act like this, talk like this. Some of you guys, this person was either a celebrity or a professional athlete or something, or just a really big, like I'm seeing Jordan Belfort before he went through cleaning himself up. So like, I don't know, maybe just that big businessman. Totally got Borat vibes off it. King of the castle, I have a chair, that sort of a thing. But then they're like, Taurus, be like this, do like this. Some of you guys found out they were trying to mold you into like their ex, like weird stuff like that. So this is the thing here that's, it's like all the male Tauruses, they did have some Real Housewife vibes going on, right? Total Real Housewives of Orange County type of a thing. Or for my female Tauruses, this is the guy that champagne dreams on a beer budget. Some of you guys drinking might have been a factor. But then in the King of Cups, when you told them they needed to work on themselves and kind of tried to put them in check or something, they kept going, right? The dwelling, the rehashing on old things, King of Cups. And looking towards you to find their happiness. The King of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot, I always pull a little deeper Tarot 201 meaning off of it, that this is the card of self-love. The Queen of Cups is all the love to everybody, heart on the sleeve, Cancer energy. The King of Cups is when you turn the love inward on yourself, okay? So you were a bit of a catalyst of this person because they didn't look to themselves for happiness. They needed you to make them feel happy, and that's why they totally wanted you to be a certain way, and you just wanted freedom. You didn't want to feel pinned down, you know? It's not good when you back a bull into the corner with a red cape. And you know what happens? You charge, right? Seven of Cups, Justice. For some of you guys, you did find out they were cheating on you. In the other energies too, with that Justice card, there could have been legalities involved, or for some of you guys, it was a complete rebuild. This person might have cost you your job, your home, your living situation, and you had to like almost go completely DB Cooper, reinvent yourself, right? Okay, you don't have to respond to this one. Interesting sign, Taurus, but for literally 1 to 2% of you, I'm speaking to somebody in the witness relocation program. Are you really a Taurus? You don't have to tell. You don't have to like or be like, that part, don't do that. Don't be like, Archer, that resonates. But if you are, you don't even have to like it. Just, I know. You just gave me a thumbs up. Like, how do he know? Hermit card. Shh, don't tell me. Okay? They seeked you for their happiness. And with all this major arcana in the clarifiers, they seeked you for the happiness, but instead, you brought a massive transformation to their life. Because these major arcanas, these are all the ones here that are changes signified, like major planetary shifts that we can't control. And even as I was monitoring the bursts off of the sun, we have experienced a timeline shift that started on the 4th, okay? There was a massive pulse off of the sun that caused a timeline jump where literally everything changed like that, okay? There's some new Mandela effects. There's Mandela effects you don't remember anymore. And I can't tell you what they are because I don't either. But because we timeline jump, those Mandela effects no longer exist and we don't even remember them. They never happened in this timeline. But instead we got other ones. I know, it gets freaky. All right, the Justice card shows on this one here, I think they've actually discovered tarot since you last saw them. Their phone's algorithm, God's like, I love this artificial intelligence era. They've gotten a few things in their phone, top 10 signs you've met your soulmate, or things in their playlists, their Spotifys, their podcasts. 6 of Cups that has them doing self-work. King of Cups, clear back the childhood 6 of Cups, okay? They have been hoping lately that you guys could get over the things of the past and try again, 6 of Cups, okay? I do see, for those of you that this resonates and you're looking for it, I do see them making an attempt to talk to you after some hindsight with the Knight of Swords. And the choice winds up being yours, because for some of you guys, this person is still in stalker status and you may have to go higher up the ladder to get them to go. But for those of you wanting to return, this is somebody that actually has done the work. King of Cups, 7 of Cups, and if you're willing to hear them out, I see a way that you guys can actually mend the fences and get justice in this whole situation with the Ace of Swords. Clear the slate, start from scratch. They're not going to want to start and let's pick up where we left off. No, we don't want that back. But they're like, I'd like to get to know you again all over, okay? Just like, hi, I'm your past person, nice to meet you, and you're like, hi, I'm Taurus, okay? Take what resonates on that if you wish to have it. The energies are there that it could happen. Even for some of you guys, as soon as this week ahead too, because this is a week ahead energy, okay? Okay, let's get into the new person. This over here, I mean, I'm not gonna rattle off the signs because their entire chart is energized. So this is literally all 12 signs, or their whole chart energized, okay? Definitely a lot of repeating 6s. You're going to be born on the 6th, the 10th, the 12th, or the 5th. Even the Gemini card here, and Virgo with the Magician. So some of you guys are like, Archer, I am good with not hearing the signs, or the birthdays, or the dates. Let's talk about the new person. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's get into the new card. Because this person here, I'm being told, actually, you guys do have chemistry together. All right. It feels like they're not over. That's the thing. They haven't fully healed. They're telling me like, I didn't plan on meeting Taurus when I met Taurus. Archer, I'm not ready yet. Oh, this is somebody who swore off on relationships and then they met a Taurus. Yep, Five of Pentacles. I'm done. I'm out. I have magician chosen myself. No relationships. And God's like, have you met Taurus? They're like, no. God's like, meet Taurus, world card. This is why I love tarot. I literally feel the energy and the cards are just backing me up. Besides, it'd be really boring for you guys if you just had to stare at a black table and me just ramble on like a goober in a cowboy hat, right? World card. Nope, no love for me. I'm staying single, focusing on my money. I don't need men. I don't need women. This is like, they're all players. Don't need them. Done. I've dealt with too many bad women or bad men to go any further. Oh, wow. Hi, Taurus. Some of you guys do work together. Like that's how you guys met. One of you guys started at a job or something. Or some of you guys have worked for a long time and all of a sudden it's like, hey, you kind of make me happy. I kind of make you happy. Okay, so their fear of trying and failing outrules the happiness that you're making them feel. So you got them kind of wonky. They're like it's like Fergie energy. You got them tripping, stumbling. This person might have the gift for gab, especially for those of you that work together, but they're higher up in management or you guys are in sales, and like they can talk to anybody else. This person could literally stand on the boat deck of the Titanic and sell ice. Yes, I'm going with that analogy. I'm keeping that one. Ha! But then they get around you and the cat gets their tongue, right? Because all of a sudden they're like, wait, I have feelings for Taurus. Everybody else, Archer's totally cool. I'll talk to them because I don't care. They're either friends, they're coworkers, family, whatever. Then I get around Taurus and is right? And so like for some of you guys even, this is something like you maybe were like childhood friends or high school friends or something that it just never, ever went anywhere. So you guys might have like some of you guys are from the same hometown or grew up together or something because it's like they feel comfortable with you, which makes them feel nervous when they start to develop the feelings. They're like, whoa, I didn't think I was ready for this, Archer, but I think I am. For some of you guys, this might even lead to some fights or miscommunications and just like what are you doing? What are you going to do? I'm not dealing with this. You know what I mean? And for those of you that are like, Archer, this doesn't fit. I don't feel anybody. Well, okay, part one, it's the week ahead. So surprise, I'm giving you a spoiler alert. I suck at that. That's why it's no fun watching movies with me. But also what I'm feeling on this is it's somebody in one of your zones, a coworker or one of your big three, friend zone, friend list, or friend circle. You might not even be aware of it just yet. So like, surprise. Who's that one person that sent you a happy birthday? And you're like, I didn't expect that. Whoa, right? By the way, happy birthday. All right, let's go. I didn't want to keep you waiting. I was already late to the reading. I'm like, I'll sing happy birthday later to him, all right? Go get yourself an ice cream cake and enjoy yourself. It's your cheat day on your birthday. Even if it's today, thanks for hanging out with us, all right? But happy birthday. I love you. Okay. Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands. Literally, this is the hindsight card. Love's been a little bit tough on them, all right? This is my Barber College card. It's the Edward Scissorhands card there. In that, like, she's like, oh man, I don't know if I want to get back into love. I don't know if I should have gone to this barber. I should have just paid the money for Fantastic Sam's like I thought originally. And he's like, don't worry, you can trust me. I'm the teacher here. Ha ha. And she's like, oh boy. Even the dog's like, don't. He groomed me the other night. He doesn't know what he's doing. Go the other way. Go towards Bo-Ricks. No. Right? So a bit of hindsight that comes on this because with what they've dealt on their own, it's got them when it's enough to shut somebody down, it's like, that's it, done with love, relationships, I don't care, I'm out. That's usually when God sends in a Taurus. That's when you guys are needed and you guys are required. All right? Even for those of you with that the passed on loved one resonates, even the passed on loved one is like, don't worry, this is cool. I helped on this. All right? The biggest thing on this one is they wanted to stay alone. Are you guys, is this person like a celebrity in the public eye? Because I'm feeling the vibes of that actor I think he's on the Hallmark Channel, but good looking dude, very cool single vibes, but I believe he's like, because of a breakup or something, he's like, he vowed never to get in a relationship again. And that makes every girl totally want him when they watch Hallmark movies. That's well played, sir. But anyways, not my position to judge. I'm just the card reader. It's that kind of vibe that somebody like swore off the energy and then they met you, right? It's like, yeah, everybody says that. I've had friends that have said to me, Archer, I don't need another reading from you. This was even before the channel started. I don't need another reading from you. I'm done with love. Never again. I'm like, okay. 3 months go by. Archer, I found somebody. Can you pull a couple cards for me? I'm like, oh, no, I can't. I'm sorry. I thought you said you were done. They start laughing. They know I'm going to pull cards anyways because I like doing it. Anyways, on the Three of Wands, this year's just a bit of the right timing. So, you know what? I'm even thinking like, so even if you think they haven't noticed you, they have. Some of you guys met digitally, like through the YouTube comment section or on TikTok or through Instagram comments or something. Or one of you guys is the social media influencer or in the public eye or celebrity of some kind. Because they do get into a point right now that they're like, what if this all goes wrong? Like when they're talking to me, they're like, Archer, what if I try and fail? What if it wrecks a friendship? What if it doesn't work out or whatever? For all, they're fearing like this is the vibe that like you guys might be like, okay, let's try kissing. Oh my gosh, that was weird. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. That's kind of, that was an over-animated analogy, but that's kind of the vibes I'm pulling. That they're nervous about it. With the Ace of Swords, it's coming out of that what if we try and fail, just because of what they've been through in the past, and going into the what if we try and succeed energy. What I'm thinking on this one, I see him becoming more comfortable with talking to you, and you doing just the right amount of getting them to slow their roll a little bit so they don't freak you out a little bit. King of Pentacles, boom, and boom goes the dynamite. At this point here, man, you know what the cool part is? They're becoming more comfortable with talking to you anyways. King of Pentacles, if I ask, they're like, I'm like, you guys are already in a thing. You guys are already, it's like this is that work couple vibe that all your coworkers are like, oh, you guys should just get married. And you're like, or the best friends in the friends circle, they're like, you guys are more than friends, right? And you're like, you both, I don't know, right? Keep private life private. You know, I dig that. But they're going to get more comfortable with this. You guys are going to have some really, like, first of all, when you hear some of the stories of their past as they open up more, it's going to totally, like, you're going to be like, wow, okay, well, now it makes sense. That's a lot. But then also, you guys are going to have the most awesome how did you meet story, I'm being told, ever. All right? But you will also understand why it took them so long to open up to Ten of Swords. And then we can put this phase behind, and you guys can go forward into your King of Pentacles World card. This is the stable chapter. I love it for you. Could be dealing, okay, nope, literally the same thing. Could be dealing with everybody, World card. Even though this is technically a little bit of fixed energy, it's every sign, okay? So everything. Could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, or a Pisces. I'm even throwing Ophiuchus in the ring on this, which is basically just Sagittarius on the x-axis, so change my mind. But anyhow, claim this thing to, look at that. I wondered why you asked me to come back and look underneath this. Ten of Swords, you overcome it. Where does it go to? Nine of Cups with a Two of Cups, divine meetup. That's 11 cups. This relationship goes to 11. but why not 10? But this one goes to a spinal tap. I love it. Okay, so claim this thing down below in the comments. Let's make this happen for you, okay? You deserve it. And I like the kind of the fun vibes off of here, you know, it's all right. After anything you have been going through, the week and future ahead does look a lot better. I dig it, all right? And I know you are busy, and some of you guys do like to keep your stuff to yourself. So even if you just have time to leave an emoji in the comment or something, that means the world to me. And God still knows what you were thinking or wishing or hoping for when you put that emoji, so it counts. And even though it takes me forever to respond to them, I get notified, and as soon as I get that notifications, I transmit it right up to God's desk. That's why I picked him to work for, because it's awesome. But also consider subscribing, setting the bell to all notifications, and please liking the video. We'd love to have you hang out and be a part of the fam. And also, this will resonate to any placement of Taurus within your chart, because you are not just your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Taurus. All the parts of your charts are what makes you the most beautiful bull ever. And that's no bull, straight up. Don't make me blush. Okay, anyways, now let's get into the super chat questions, okay? And I think Melissa, are we booked on the super chats for Gemini? I don't think the next available super chats, even for you guys, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, if you want to come over and get a super chat question answered sooner than waiting for me to do the private lounges. If we are booked up today, there'll be more when I release Cancer, Leo, and Virgo's live readings tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so there will be 18 more chances for super chats tomorrow. Okay, let's dig in. Thank you, Divine Healing. I love your screen name. Wizard Man, what up? I still have not had 30 seconds to watch a Mr. Wizard's World clip. Thank you for reminding me. And Panny, what's up, Panny? Thanks for being here. And thank you, mods. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's run over and you want to super chat? Let's super chat. Where's the fan funding tab? There it is, Taurus. Fan funding. Thank you guys for being here. Love that like for you, Taurus. I choose to be here. Love like for you. You totally deserve it. I love Taurus energy. I mean, I'm a Cancer sun, so it makes sense that I'd love Taurus energy, but I still love Taurus energy. And half the time, I really do not resonate to my Cancer placement anyways. I usually resonate to my Sag. But let's super chat. Another useless fact about me you didn't care about. Hey, Twinkle Star, I love you too. I'm doing good. I'm tired, but I'm doing good. I'm going to sleep like a log tonight. All right, Janet, a little love energy check-in for May. Okay, got you, girl. Give me a love energy check-in for Janet for May. My nose is itching. I don't know what that means. Like I literally need to stop and itch it again. Hold on. That's like a total itch fest. Whoa, 10 of Pentacles. Neat. King of Pentacles, you asked about love energy. Okay, love energy shows you will be interacting with the one that's your 10-year plan. Is it the one she's thinking about? 7 Pentacles Emperor? Yeah. You know what I'm seeing here for you in May? I think around the transition point of going into Gemini season. Comes a little bit later this month. You know, he doesn't like something he said or did to you. I think it's the lack of movement. 7 of Pentacles, where he feels like he failed something this month. 10 of Pentacles, the Emperor, he knows that's what it is. He knows he's the one shooting himself in the foot on this, not progressing forward. He comes to terms with this. This is the energy for, in your case, Janet, of your Emperor leveling up and him getting ready for something. 7 of Pentacles. You watch going forward, maybe even the next week, he will start planting some different 7 of Pentacles seeds with you. You're going to be like, wait a second. It's like, okay, he's happy now. He's flirting. What's going on? This is going on. Okay, I hope that helps. Shrek, what's up? What's up, Shrek? Let's see what we got. Knight of Pentacles to the Hermit card on the Magician card. Even after the stuff that we discussed about, she still shows back up. She still comes in. I know she's Hermit card right now on this one with that Magician card. Whatever this trigger is on her, she makes it through it. And it's still that past trauma that she's going through. And wherever the Virgo parts are in her chart is what's causing her to do a lot of the reflection onto it, though. Okay? Even if you did try to move on, though, Magician card, you still wind up with her later. You might get a little bit of a placeholder like the energy I got. I forget where that was at. Not a placeholder, that's a really rude way of saying it, but it's like a little bit of like summer loving or a little summer romance that God like throws your way as a little bit of like a placeholder and a life lesson. It's almost as if God's like, okay, she needs another 4 weeks or something from what you guys what went down, okay, to like unblock or something. Is that, okay, we're going to let you make a new friend that you guys get involved in something or try to get involved with something. And just about the time you guys with the King of Swords are like, you know what, this isn't working, but we're kind of cool friends. Let's just stay friends. And it's like, all right. And you're like, man, there we go again. Back to being on my own, 8 of Swords. Boom, Strength card, Magician's her back in. Okay? So even with the outcome of a potential new suitor that comes in on this, you do have a Leo checking you out, by the way. No clue what that's about, but think about the Leos that are Leo women in your life, okay? But 9 of Wands, you're still going to elevate. The court case is going to wind up having to get a retrial. I'm being told something changes on that too. So, but anyhow, she still doesn't wind up winning, but I think it winds up in a settlement. I do think for some reason it winds up being 50-50 again, and you still got to have her around for a little longer. Might have to, maybe it's you doing the retrial when the judge is like, okay, 50-50 custody, and you're like, oh no, we're gonna fight that. It might be how it goes down. I just got to give them messages. I want you to be like prepped and warned for it, you know? Still in the long run though, Capricorn, even if you are flirting off with a Leo or a Leo makes an advancement, you still wind up with Capricorn. That's the wild part. All right, 8 of Swords, we're right back to that. Literally the moment that you're like, oh, well, here we go again. And then that Strength card pops and Capricorn still returns. All right, H. What's up, H? How you doing, man? Whoa. Oh my gosh, what's your question? The deck just spit these out. Hold on. Will Libra be thinking of me this weekend? I would say yes. Let's find out, though. All right, Page of Cups, that's a yes. 10 of Cups, that's a yes. Knight of Wands, green flag, that's a yes. Justice cards, Libra energy. Libra is already thinking about you right now to the point of something going to pop. I have a feeling This doesn't, okay, this one here, I'm not even giving a planet placement credit for this. I think this just happens to be the weekend he decides. And if you see a rainbow, that's a big heads up that it's coming your way. But literally, it's not as a result of Pluto moving into Venus with Uranus conjuncting Jupiter with the alignments of the blah. It's none of that. He just actually, not only does he think about you, I think he Page of Cups. I think he messages you. And I mean like he's really thinking about you. The Eight of Swords is what's hiding the Ace of Wands probably. Queen of Cups. Okay, close enough for government work. That's real love. Not only thinking, you have a 77% chance of communication this weekend. All right? I hope it helps. Okay, AC. Oh my gosh, where you been, AC? What's up, my awesome art chat? All right, read me. Read me. I love it. That's my Alice in Wonderland. I love it. The Hierophant. Your spiritual gifts are strengthening. Major Arcana and a horn honk for confirmation. Car horns speak to me. I'm a Knight Rider baby. Cars and me have a very spiritual weird thing going on, like Mrs. Jones. But that one horn honk, that's one honk for yes coming in. So this is telling me I know you would like to know a little bit about love. I'm being told I have to talk to you about your spiritual gifts, AC, because you've been noticing the voices in your head making you think you're going like batty lately. But what it is, you're a little bit of that so Raven coming on. I'm being told you have premonitions, like literally like a camera zooms in on your face, like back in the day for Raven Simone, like whoop. If you haven't developed this gift yet, you are a little bit of a Nostradamus kind of a vibe, in that you do see premonitions of stuff that's coming up in the future, good and bad. And with that High Priestess, there's a few things that you're allowed to share with people. There's some things to trust your judgment with the High Priestess and keep them to yourself. Instead of like, remember the last time you went through a level up this epic and you went, like we all do it, I'm not picking on you, that you go through that phase that you wind up telling everybody the meaning of life and everybody that so-and-so is your person and everybody, you're in that awakening, you know what I mean? God's just giving you a heads up that when this one starts kicking in, you're going to want to do that again, but you're actually a High Priestess. You're a much higher level than that you'll understand how to control that this time. Okay. Okay. Four of Wands. By the way, your twin flame's coming back. There's your love reading. All right. Stay in that vibration, because with Five of Wands, the runner dotheth return. There's more runners than a Boston Marathon right there. But your twin's coming back. Okay. Mantra Mama, what's up? Ooh, Mantra Mama wants to know about new love. Give me some new lover vibes, please, and thank you. The Sun card. You dealing with a Leo? You got somebody making you happy, I'm being told. So there's somebody you're already interested in or curious about, right? The Tower card, this is a rebuild, or it could be a friend of a friend, is what I'm being told. Okay, little more details. This is a friend of an ex. A friend of an ex with the Nine of Wands has been secretly watching you from afar. With the Eight of Wands, would like to move things forward. So you have somebody you're crushing on that is a good investment. You also have somebody that's like, okay, they looked at your ex, right? And they were like, bro, you broke up with Mantra Mama? And they're like, yeah, man. They're like, good for you. You deserve that. They ran around behind the screen. They're like, he's so stupid. What's Mantra Mama's phone number? Six of Wands? I think this is the winning vibe. Literally, he lost a friend who's like, he's so stupid. And then that friend's going to reach out to you. Or you're kind of curious in the same energy too, though. But the one you're crushing on is a good investment. Tower card, just been through a lot. All right, definitely a fixed sign. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. The buddy's kind of good, and I'm being told that if you were to go that route, it is your ex's karma, okay? That's a little bit of mess around, play petty games, win petty prizes, and not the cool, like Caitlyn petty prizes, but like the really petty prizes, you know, those. It's not like a cool t-shirt or an awesome piece of swag, some merch. All right, let's, Chanley, what is corn in towards me? Oh, what is coming towards Hooked on Phonics didn't work for Archer one bit. All right. And no, nobody wants to know what I thought of when I heard, anybody that wants to know or is thinking the same thing when I said, what is corn? Y'all get in the Jeep, we're going down to the river. Empress, Four of Cups with the Six of Wands. What's coming towards you, I am seeing on this one, is that you've got a past coming back, okay? Just as you are getting ready to move forward, you have someone that actually has come in that sees you with an Empress, Four of Cups. They don't want to be out in the cold anymore. All right, with the Six of Wands, they're cruising back with the Ten of Wands because the burden is what they did to you. You put them into the start of an awakening to get out of their ego. They've been through a dark night of the soul since you guys talked, and now they've made it through the worst, and they're making plans to move forward, come back your way. All right, they just got to put that burden down, which they are successfully doing at the moment. So, Fool card's the offer within the next, this could be as soon as 3 to 4 weeks, max energy 3 to 4 months, definitely way before Libra season, okay? And you did ask for like what's coming towards you without a specific, but I'm giving told that at most, not to sound like the Xfinity repair dude, I'm giving you a little bit of a time window, all right? That allows for a little calibrations for free will decisions as things happen too. All right, including his free will decision actually making it happen sooner. He could totally make my reading wrong in the best possible way. I feel the vibes off of him, all right? So he's been missing you a lot too. All right, so I do hope that helps. And thank you guys all for the super chats. I love you guys. And Taurus, thank you for letting me read your life, love, and energy. Totally love and appreciate you as well. Thanks for subscribing and being a part of the family. I'm honored. It makes me feel awesome sauce. And you know what? Birthday spinny hugs, Taurus. Happy birthday to you. You say it's your birthday. It's not my birthday because I'm a Cancer. That's okay. But happy birthday to you, all right? Happy birthday to you, Taurus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Taurus, darling. Happy birthday to you. Whether you're a guy or a girl, go out and get yourself something nice, skip the diet day, and pig out. Pizza party. I love you guys. God, thank you for the messages we got for Taurus. As always, we love and appreciate your divine protection, direction, and guidance, and making this happen ASAP, please, and thank you, PDQ. All right. Until next time, Taurus, I love you. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out.